Micron Technology, the largest memory chip manufacturer in the United States, has recently been subject to reciprocal sanctions by the Chinese government. China's Cybersecurity Review Office announced that Micron's products pose serious cybersecurity risks, posing harm to China's critical information infrastructure and affecting national security. Therefore, China's critical information infrastructure operators are required to stop purchasing Micron products. This ban is undoubtedly a heavy blow to Micron. It is reported that about 10% of Micron's revenue comes from the Chinese market, and the Chinese market is the world's largest memory chip demand market. If it loses the Chinese market, Micron will face huge losses and pressure. The pioneering American chip giant actually bowed to China and returned to the Chinese market. After China's strong counterattack, Micron Technology finally realized its mistake, decided to abide by Chinese laws and seek development opportunities in the Chinese market. The news aroused widespread attention and discussion. China's Minister of Commerce Wang Wentao met with Micron Technology's CEO Mehrotra on November 1 and expressed his welcome to continue to seek development in the Chinese market on the premise of complying with Chinese laws. This meeting demonstrated the Chinese government's adherence to rules and opened the door for Micron Technology to return to the Chinese market. Strengthen compliance and rebuild trust. Micron Technology not only apologized to the Chinese market, but also expressed its willingness to continue investing in the Chinese market. During this process, Minister Wang Wentao particularly emphasized the prerequisite of complying with Chinese laws and regulations. Previously, Micron Technology was subject to cybersecurity review and sanctions by China due to violations of Chinese laws and regulations. That sent its stock price down and China imposed a blanket ban on sales of its products. China cannot tolerate those companies that do not respect rules and national interests to act recklessly in the Chinese market. Only by abiding by the rules and standardizing operations can we win the recognition and trust of the Chinese market. The background and influence of Micron Technology as the world's third-largest memory chip leader, Micron Technology has an important position in the global market. However, due to its high profits in the Chinese market, Micron Technology has always regarded China as an important source of profit. However, over the years, Micron Technology has continued to act as an accomplice of the U.S. government in suppressing Chinese high-tech companies, and has lobbied the U.S. government to impose sanctions on Chinese memory chips and high-tech companies. According to statistics, Micron Technology has submitted more than 170 lobbying items to the U.S. government in the past 4 to 5 years, almost all of which are targeted at the Chinese market. These actions make people question Micron Technology's moral bottom line and business reputation. China's rights protection actions. When facing challenges like Micron Technology, the Chinese government chose decisive countermeasures. First, on March 31, 2019, the Cybersecurity Review Office, under the Cyberspace Administration of China, announced that it had conducted a cybersecurity review of Micron Technology's products sold in China and banned critical infrastructure operators from purchasing its products. This move cost Micron Technology a heavy price. Its stock price fell sharply and its market value evaporated. Since then, the Chinese government has completely banned the sale of Micron products, demonstrating its determination to safeguard national security and technological autonomy. This is also the first time that China has taken action from a national level to send a strong signal to U.S. technology giants: they must not infringe China's interests wantonly. The importance of the Chinese market for Micron technology. The Chinese market is one of its most important markets. In 2018, Micron Technology's sales in the Chinese market accounted for 58% of its total revenue. As the world's largest semiconductor market, China has huge consumption potential and innovation resources, which are crucial to global chip giants. The Chinese market is not only a huge development opportunity, but also strict requirements for good corporate behavior and standardized operations. Only by complying with China's laws and rules and respecting China's market environment and consumer interests can these companies achieve long-term development in the Chinese market. Future opportunities and challenges. Micron Technology's decision to return to the Chinese market is based on its recognition of the huge potential of the Chinese market and its confidence in the Chinese government's adjustment policies. However, what they need to do is not just apologize and express their opinions, but more importantly, be truly honest and law-abiding in their actions. China will welcome companies that abide by the law, respect rules, and cooperate with Chinese market and technology companies for win-win results. At the same time, China will continue to protect its technological security and interests and adhere to the principles of rules and national interests. Personal summary. This incident once again demonstrates the Chinese government's firm attitude towards safeguarding national interests and rules, and also demonstrates China's rising strength on the global technology stage. In the context of the Sino-US technology war, the Chinese government has taken decisive actions to impose sanctions and restrictions on companies that do not respect the rules and China's interests. This move is not only necessary to protect China's own technological security and interests, but also a contribution to maintaining global technological order and fair competition. I believe that as time goes by, more and more companies will realize that only by respecting the rules and taking root can they achieve long-term and sustainable development in the Chinese market. China looks forward to seeing more cases of cooperation and win-win outcomes to promote the prosperity and development of global science and technology.